are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TCS Sports. As always, you got your host here, Cope, along with your co-founders, Sage and Taco.
What up?
Howdy.
So, for today, once again, we are going to mix up everything, kind of scattered between hockey, baseball, football, a little bit of F1. So if y'all are ready to kick this off, Taco, what do you got first for us?
Well, Pirates are getting their shit ran by the Yankees.
Well, who could have seen that coming? All of us. I mean, what else would you expect? We got a shitty bullpen, and the Yankees are just on a streak right now. Hello, blonde girl.
I mean, it doesn't help Judge. It's just being Judge.
Facts. Believe it or not, today, Judge got hit with a wild pitch. But to seal the deal, they lost 10-4. Yes, blonde girl, I already ate dinner.
Damn, no Chick-fil-A.
No, I had some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Still chicken?
Yes, it's still chicken.
Ooh, dinner!
Yeah, none of that today. We ended up going to Buffalo Wild Wings before the podcast and sat down with the fam. The Penguins game and the Pirates game were both on, so I got to watch a little bit of both. So, let's continue it on with baseball. We have the Braves who finally won a game. Let's see, who did they
I think it's the Marlins, so it doesn't really count.
I mean, the Marlins beat the Pirates.
That's not saying much.
No. But if you think about it, the Yankees beat why am I blanking on the name here? Help me out.
But the Brewers are a playoff team.
Brewers. Braves weren't
But
starting
they
off so
beat the-
strong, but then they beat the Marlins, who destroyed us. So what were you trying to say?
That the Brewers have actually been to the playoffs in the last millennium.
True.
Yeah, there's not really much going on in the baseball world.
Yeah, not really.
They're playing games.
Yeah. Shit's happening. People are losing.
They're hitting balls with bats. Some people are mad about some bats.
Yeah, that's still a thing. But believe it or not, that was actually a conversation that was brought up at dinner today about the torpedo bets and how they are selling like crazy. So a lot of people are seeing how the torpedo bats are working for a lot of other players, and they are selling out of stores and companies and shit like that. There's still that conspiracy out there that it's still cheating, but the bad is up to regulation. So, I mean, if some people benefit from it, some people aren't benefiting from it. I mean, like we stated on Tuesday, skill is still where skill was. I mean, no matter what, bad person is still bad. A good ball player is still good. I mean, nothing has really changed. It's just a piece of wood that's a little oddly shaped. So what? So, but I guess after seeing how everybody has been using the torpedo bats and how they've been getting runs and hits and stuff like that, it would be understandable on why they're selling out. But yeah, like Taco said, there's not much going on in the baseball world. So we can switch it over to, you want to go hockey, F1, football?
Raise football, I guess.
Okay. Sage, you want to kick that off?
Start us off, buddy.
Huh?
We're gonna
Football.
kick it off with football. We're gonna have you start it off.
Oh, all right. Fuck Rogers. All right, next segment.
So we have one, Sage's lovely fuck Rogers. Two, we have Trey Lance, who signs with the Chargers. Taco, do you know how much he signed for?
I think it's a year.
Okay. Do you know money wise?
I can look.
Okay. While you look, we will go over to Joe Milton went to Dallas.
1 year, $6.2 million for Trey Lance.
Okay. Yeah, we were on Joe Milton went to Dallas, and that was for, I had it here. I don't know where it went.
Hey, Sage, check into the fuck Rogers.
Hmm?
Check into the fuck Rogers.
Fuck Rogers.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, Joe Milton goes to Dallas. I'm saddened. He throws football real hard and real far.
Real hard, real far.
That's a yeah. Yeah, he's pretty mobile.
China. Find it.
What else we got? Oh yeah, Brock Purdy. Apparently, the Niners are going to reset the QB market with Brock Purdy. Apparently.
What do you mean by reset?
He's going to be paid higher than Josh Allen.
Hmm.
Huh.
AKA resetting the QB market.
Fair enough.
Doesn't deserve it, in my opinion.
We
Doesn't deserve
also have veteran QB Case Keenum is signing a 1-year deal up to $3 million with the Chicago Bears.
Oh my god.
Per sources, Keenum will now help mentor Caleb Williams in Chicago like he did for CJ Stroud in Houston.
Oh my lord. He's gonna teach him how to throw more interceptions.
Bruh.
The Cardinals make Trey McBride the highest paid tight end in NFL history.
Yes, they did.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
He signed a 4-year, $76 million extension. That's wild. Let's see. What else do we have down? We got Trey Lance, Joe Milton, Trey McBride, Brock Purdy. Let's see. Sage?
Oh, fuck Rogers.
Just making sure you're still paying attention. Here we go. More about the Raiders. Geno Smith reaching agreement on a 2-year, $75 million extension. That was 2 days ago. Yeah, other than that, there's not really anything else super big going on. Oh, wait. Julio Jones retired. Blonde girl message at the same time saying Julio Jones is retired. How do you guys feel about
Sadly. Legend. He should have more Super Bowl rings, but 28-3. Fuck ass.
Could you imagine just pulling at Brady? Julio Jones just pulling a quick Tom Brady real quick. Don't worry.
Wait, what?
He's just got to pull Brady real quick.
I mean, he's been
He's
to
gonna
like 8
retire
different
and-
teams. Wait a minute, wasn't he on the Eagles last season?
that?
I would have said no.
I want to say he was on the Eagles last year.
Yes.
2023.
Julio Jones played for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2023, his last NFL season before announcing his retirement on April 4th of 2025. So
he did not play a single game last year. That
But he
is quite sad.
But he got a Super Bowl.
He has one with Tampa. He won one with Tampa, right?
2022. That's when he played for
Okay.
Tampa.
No, so that was 2021. So Julio
No,
Jones does not have a Super Bowl ring.
Jones reached one Super Bowl with the Falcons. Super Bowl 51.
And 28-3.
But Atlanta lost to the New England Patriots 34-28.
Taco's fucking maniacal ass laugh.
They never let him get to 30. Just saying. I'll never forget that game. Ever. Felt bad for Julio. But God, did I laugh at everybody who was at my house when I was watching that game.
Well, got some small news for football. Commanders cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, who wore number 23 in his first season, he switched back to number 2. It was the same number that he wore for Ohio State. And then another player that switched his number was Lions wide receiver Jamison Williams. He switched to number 1. Same number he wore in Alabama. Hey, I guess whatever works for them, right?
Right?
Probably trying to
The
bring
Rockies
back
just
some
turned a
good
triple play.
juju.
The Rockies just turned into triple play.
Oh shit!
Again?
First one this year.
Like a couple months ago.
I just got the notification.
$20 late. You're caught up on your shit.
Yeah, man, you're supposed to be the news guy.
Mr. Sportsman, you're not up to date. Maybe you need to get the Elon chip and get that Google. You immediately get the notifications right to your brain.
So it's all week.
You guys got anything else for football? Once again, there's not much really going on.
No. I haven't really seen anything.
Nah, yeah, there's really nothing else football related I can see or find.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some controversy about the tush push, which
Yeah.
I don't understand why. Like, they want to try to ban that shit just because they can't make it work themselves. Like, all these other teams are against it just because they can't make it work. Is that it?
They just think it's like an illegal play. Like it's like unstoppable or something. I'm not too in depth on it.
Mm. Well, Aaron, you got anything? Or Sage? Whoops. Oh well.
Ah.
You got anything?
Nah.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna lie. The past few days at work, I have not looked at Twitter and Instagram. I haven't been caught up with anything on sports wise. Really, I haven't been caught up with anything.
Honestly, I was kind of expecting you to just say "fuck Rogers" again.
Oh, I want to, but we're gonna let that joke simmer for a little bit. I don't want to overuse it a little. I don't want to use it too much.
You'll let it sit there and boil
Then I
up.
can still. Yeah. They literally said at least 2 more times this stream.
Well, you guys want to switch things over to hockey?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Go ahead, kick us off, Tucker.
Ovechkin.
Goat.
Great 8. As people call him. Tied Wayne Gretzky in all-time goals in NHL history. And fun fact, he did it in 1 game less than Gretzky scored 894. So Ovi has the ability to break the record in the same amount of games that Gretzky finished his career with for goals. Kind of cool.
Absolutely. Another thing that I thought was cool. Now I don't know if this source is 100% true, but I was talking to you about this before the podcast. There's a video out there that talks about goalies that have not been scored on by Ovechkin. And ironically enough, one of them was Sorokin. And just take a wild guess on what's the Capitals' next game. It's against
the New York Rangers.
So, they're both starting, ironically, and this would be his next game to beat the record in the same amount of games that Gretzky has set the record. So, I thought that was kind of unique. There's, they said that there's only 10 goalies active right now that have not been scored on by Ovi. So, well, let's slide it back home. Sidney Crosby is still out there dominating the ice. As of today, they beat Dallas 5-3. Beat their 11-game home streak, put that to an end. Also put their 7-game win streak to an end as well. And Crosby is now on a 12-game point streak to top it off with a hat trick and a assist today. So he's a goat. He's another one. What was it, last week? He broke Gretzky's
record for
point per game.
most consecutive point per game seasons.
So that's 2 of Gretzky's records. One about to be broken, one that is broken. What would be the next one to be broken? Assists?
Yeah, but that's never going to happen. I'm going to put out this wild Wayne Gretzky stat that everyone probably knows watching hockey. Wayne Gretzky could have never scored a single goal in the NHL, and he would still lead the entire league's history in points, which strictly assists.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up his stats now.
It's like, it's a stupid amount of assists.
Career, he has 1,963 assists.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
And then goals, we already know, is 894, and he did that in 1,487 games.
Indeed.
I'm curious just to see how close Crosby even is.
Not close enough.
No, he needs another 900 assists.
Oh, yeah, it's so doable.
I mean, give him like 4 more seasons.
Yeah, give him a whole nother career.
I mean, he's only at 1,060 assists with 222 goals.
See, I was
Or
at his
622
game.
goals, sorry.
I was at the game where Crosby got his 1,000 assists. So think about that. He got 1,000, and it took this long. Let's go get another 900 real quick. Let's go give him a whole nother like career.
Let's see. In the last 5 games, still continuing to having a point per game. Today's game, 3 goals, 1 assist. April 3rd was 1 assist. March 30th was 1 goal. 27th was 1 goal. And 25th was 1 assist. It's kind of like he's split kind of even this season. I mean, for this season, he has 30 goals and 56 assists. So, I mean, it's not directly split even, but got anything else going on for hockey?
Piggybacking off Sidney Crosby still. So Sid's 12-game point streak, which he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the longest active point streak in the NHL. It's the 4th longest point streak of his career. It's tied for the longest point streak by a player age 37 or older in NHL history.
So, at his next game, if he gets a point, he beats that.
Yes. Also,
So,
these are...
Who was the other player at his age that had this long of a streak?
Probably Yager.
Yeah, that seems about right.
But since the Four Nations tournament, Crosby has scored 13 goals and 15 assists for 28 points in 20 games. He's averaging 1.4 points per game right now.
Yeah, like I said, he's pretty even right now, splitting it. So
He about that. Oh, and he has 17 points in this last 12 games.
what's his longest point streak?
I'll look it up. I'm not sure. I know it's long. Like, quite long.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. It's 24 games.
That's insane. If true.
Let's see if I can find it before you.
It is 25 games. There's
That was
only one
close.
active player higher than him. If you
Ovi.
can guess the player, I'll be impressed.
It's not Ovi.
Nope.
Draisaitl.
Nope. Let's guess.
Last guess.
Yep.
Can I get a hint?
He played in the NHL.
McCarr.
Nope. Good guess, though.
McKinnon.
Nope. Good guess.
Did we say Draisaitl?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm just trying to think of hockey players I know of.
Is it
Hey, you're
like
fine.
a well-known hockey player? Like
Oh,
top
extremely.
tier? McDavid.
Extremely. Nope.
Older?
Yep.
Now I'm trying to think of old heads.
He's not super old. He's still playing right now. I mean, he's up there in hockey years.
Wilson?
Absolutely not.
Bro, it's Sidney Crosby.
Oh, damn, this guy's good.
Nikita Kucherov.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Dude, give me a conference.
West. Well, he was in the West. That's your hint. He was in the West.
He was recently traded.
A couple years ago.
Oh, son of a bitch, that'll help.
2 years ago.
Traded 2 years ago. Was in the Western. I don't know.
Patrick Kane.
Son of a bitch.
His was 26.
Damn. Kind of upset about that.
I knew you would be.
We should totally have like a trivia night. What do you say, Sage? Hello? Earth to
That
Sage?
sounds lovely. Can you guess the longest point streak?
The longest point streak?
Yeah, like the amount of games, not the player.
The amount of games? Well, I
Yeah,
thought
amount of games. This is in history. NHL history.
Is it? I'd assume it's longer than 26.
Much longer.
34.
No.
Higher?
Yep.
Yo.
This
40.
player's second longest point streak is 39.
48.
Nope. Second highest in NHL history is 46. Held by Mario Lemieux.
So it's above 50. Is it above 60?
It's not above 60.
So it's like 57.
It's 51. Held by Wayne Gretzky.
I mean, I kind of could have figured who that was.
During the point streak, I don't know how accurate this is. I'm assuming this is like during the streak. He had 61 goals and 92 assists for 153 points.
Jesus.
Lemieux had 39 goals and 64 assists for 103 points. Yeah, Gretzky was built different, but I still don't think he was the best player in history. Hot take, don't care.
Damn. Well, I feel like there is some biasy.
Absolutely. And fact.
Well, do you know of any records other than the goal record that are close to being broken? Or is that it?
That's it.
Other than point streak at certain age and then goal?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's pretty much it for hockey then, other than the playoff race.
Yup.
Want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure, let's do it. Sage, talk. He died.
Yeah, move my camera out of the way. All right. Don't know where Sage went.
Me either.
Well, I have the if the playoffs were to start today, this is where we sit. So, I don't know if you want to wait for Sage or if you just want to hop right into it.
We shall give him 1 second. Done.
He's actually texting me right now.
Oh.
Nope, I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, while you were gone, we were just talking a little bit about the records. And right now we're just gonna talk about if the playoffs were to start today. This is where we sit at. So we have start off on this side. We're gonna go. We have Toronto versus Ottawa. How do you think that matchup would pan out?
What was it? Sorry.
Toronto versus Ottawa.
As much as I'd love it to be Toronto, it's probably gonna be Ottawa.
Leafs in 6.
You say Leafs in 6. Okay. How much do you think Ottawa would win by, Sage?
By games, I'm taking.
Yeah, by games.
Yeah,
Out of
how many games would it go?
Sorry, you guys gotta give me like a little bit here to process.
No,
you're
you're
good.
fine.
I'm gonna say by like game 5.
Damn, Sens in 5 for you. Holy hell.
Okay. I'm gonna say Toronto 7. Full 7.
See, like as much as I want to say Toronto, anytime I say Toronto, they fuck up. They pull Toronto.
They really do. They're
Yeah.
so good at it. They're so good at it.
It's like when the Penguins pull Penguins. It's stupid as shit.
No, it's dumb. Oh, it is dumb.
So we got Taco saying Toronto in 6. I'm saying Toronto in 7. We got Sage saying Ottawa in 5. So we'll just take that as a Toronto win. Moving on to the next one, we got Tampa versus Florida. Taco, what do you got?
Panthers in 7.
Panthers in 7? Okay.
Yep.
So you
Tampa's
think they're gonna battle it out pretty well?
Oh, well, yeah, Battle of Florida. It's always great.
And Sage, what do you think?
Tampa's what, Lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer me to use their actual names instead of their states?
No, you're good. Do what you're natural to do. I'll figure it the fuck out. If I have to ask a question, it ain't gonna be that hard to get the response.
As you guys can
put it-
tell, Sage isn't too heightened with hockey, but he's learning. He's gotten into it in the past few years. So.
I'm in like kindergarten of learning hockey.
I'm gonna give you the hockey trivia cards I have, so you can just like learn real quick. When I
Well,
come back and I ask you who wore number 4 for the Montreal Canadiens in like early 70s, 80s, and you were gonna hit me with John Belleville, I might fall on the fucking floor.
I was gonna say some dude with a French last name.
well,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
while you were missing, I made a recommendation to do a trivia night, a sports trivia night. So like we can switch it up between football, hockey, and baseball.
We could definitely. I'll sit here thinking while you guys are going on the with the records and stuff for a little bit. I was kind of thinking of like for these like more of these times when there's not really much going on, where you
Yeah,
can just like bullshit like how we kind of are now.
yeah, we're just trying to come up with something to kind of talk about. I mean, records are
Just
being
shooting the shit.
broken. Not many trades or moves are happening now just because, trade
It's
deadline
gonna
for hockey is up. You know, FA's over with football. We're going into the draft and shit like that. So,
it's the calm before the
Soka.
storm.
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. You're not on camera this time. Yeah. I'm being attacked by my dog. Hi. Easy, girl. You don't want to hurt your paw again. All right. I don't think I gave out my numbers for the game. I think it's going to go Florida to 6. So, what did Sage? What did you say?
Tampa and 7.
Tampa and 7. Taco said Florida and 7. So we'll take that as a Florida win over Tampa.
Either way, Florida's winning.
Oh yeah, either way. Next up we got the Washington Capitals versus, sorry, got my dog here. The Canadiens. Let's go Sage. What do you think?
Nope, hold on. What was it?
Caps and Canadiens.
I'm gonna go Caps.
How many games?
Capitals. I'll go 4.
Caps and 4. Okay.
Yep.
Taco.
Come on, 5. Come on. To the Caps.
Caps and 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Caps and 3. 4. Sorry. So we got the Caps winning that one. And then next up we got the Canes and the Devils. That I will start on that one. I think it's gonna go Devils 7. How do you guys feel about that one?
Wait, one more time. I'm sorry.
We got the Hurricanes and the Devils, and I said we got Devils going 7.
I'll go Hurricane 7.
Hurricane 7. Taco?
Yeah.
Canes at 5.
Canes in 5. Okay. Well, that puts Canes winning that series there. So that would put what? Toronto with Florida and Washington with the Canes. If I'm doing that correctly. All right, Taco? You there?
I think he died.
Man down, man down.
What's the question?
Jesus. No. So going into round 2, that would put Toronto versus the Panthers and the Capitals versus the Canes.
Panthers in 6.
Okay, and what about the Caps versus the Canes?
Canes in 7.
Canes in 7. All right. Sage?
What was it? Sorry.
No, you're good. Toronto versus the Panthers and the Capitals versus the Canes.
Gonna go Panthers. Game 4. And what was the second matchup?
The Capitals versus the Canes.
No, we'll do Caps game 5.
Okay. I'm gonna do the Canes. We're gonna go game 6, and then I'm gonna do Panthers. Do game 5 on that one. So that'll put the Panthers versus the Canes. That's going to be kind of a decent matchup there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Wait, Hurricanes and Panthers?
Yep.
Panthers are going to steamroll everybody in the East, to be honest. I think so.
Believable. So what you saying? What would you say? Panthers will go up against the Canes.
Panthers in 5.
Panthers in 5. I would agree with that. Sage?
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Panthers and Canes. Taco thinks that the Panthers are just gonna steamroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say Panthers 3.
4.
I thought it was best of 3. I thought it was first of 3.
It's best out of 7.
Oh.
I made the mistake too.
4.
I said 3 by accident.
See, I'm allowed to make the mistake.
I corrected mine right away.
Not only am I very, very sleep deprived, I also do not know the sport. Besides, it is played on ice, there are pucks, and people get fucked up. The majority of them have names that I cannot fucking say.
What do you mean? They're easy names.
Hold on, there has been nights where you and Tucker are like, here, try to say this name.
Oh, the player names, yeah.
Yeah, not the team names. Team names are typically easy. No. Player names. It's like when we get into like Russian names and Italian, all these ones I can't fucking pronounce because I don't speak the fucking language. No offense, but fuck.
I mean, yeah, there were some wild ass names. Taco, you want to go over the other bracket?
What, the West?
Yep.
If you wanna.
You want to kick it off?
I don't have the bracket in front of me, so go ahead.
Damn you, you're the one that sent it to me. So the one matchup that kind of piques my interest here is going to be Dallas versus Colorado. So we got the Stars versus the Avs. How do you think that's going to pan out? Didn't they match up last year?
They did.
We watched that series, didn't we?
Yeah, we also watched them in the Knights. No, last year was them in Vegas.
It's definitely a good matchup. I would say it would go all 7.
Oh,
But-
100%. That's like the Stanley Cup final right there.
But to who, I have no idea. I'm kind of leaning more towards the Avs. Dallas does have a
That's
good
fair.
team, but I'm leaning more towards the Avs. You agreeing with that?
No, I give the edge to the Stars because of Jake Ottinger.
True. See, like, Dallas is different whenever it comes to the playoffs. Like, they are a playoff team. Like, whenever they're in the playoffs, they're there to win. And they will do their damnedest to make it happen. So, they are a very strong contending playoff team. Like, they may look different in the regular season, but whenever it comes to the playoffs, they're completely different. So, actually, I'm going to switch it over to Dallas.
Fair play.
Sage?
Sorry, wait, so just talking to me. What's up?
No, you're good. We got Dallas and Colorado. Very strong matchup. AKA the Stars and the Avs.
I'll go Stars.
Okay.
I'll set them up for. Game 6.
Okay.
Respectable.
I mean,
I feel like it's a good medium.
absolutely. There's always a chance that the Avs will slip up and they'll come out on top a game early. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
either way, it's a good matchup between those two teams.
Yeah, to my knowledge, neither's really a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team at all.
Which I will say, jokingly, knowledge is not very vast over here with hockey. Cannot express that enough. Whenever I say to my knowledge, it's about a penny's worth.
Well, watching these teams last year and throughout this year, they are top contending teams, and whenever they face off against each other, it's going to be a phenomenal series. Both me and Taco said that they're most likely going to go game 7, just because of how strong they are whenever it comes to playoffs.
Sure.
As soon as the Stars are in the playoffs, their demeanor, their play style, it's completely changed. Like, they don't even look like the same team they were in the regular season. So,
What's his name? McCarr's on the Avalanche, right?
yes. You got McKinnon, McCarr, and then they ended up picking up Nekis, right? Taco?
Yeah, they picked up Martin Necas.
Necas. Sorry.
And then the Stars got Mika Rantanen. So that'll make it interesting.
Absolutely. I forgot about that. I'd love to see that series. I want to watch that series.
Like I said, that's a Stanley Cup final right there in the first round.
Absolutely.
That's the Stanley Cup final.
Then you got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Minnesota Wild. Then you got the LA Kings versus the Edmonton Oilers, and the Vegas Golden Knights against the Blues. Like, out of that set there, the best matchup is Dallas versus Colorado.
Hockey outside, not in here. God damn it. What
So we got Dallas taking that one. Let's take this up to, let's go the LA Kings versus Edmonton. Taka, who do you got?
Hot take. Kings in 6.
Kings in 6?
Yep.
What is going on?
What do you got to back up your hot take?
Goaltending.
Goaltending?
Go lay down.
Okay. I was gonna say Edmonton in 5.
Why? Connor McDavid's hurt.
How long is he out for?
A while. He might be back in the first round.
Damn. I mean, yeah, that does kind of change things. Okay. I'll give it LA in 7. Sage?
LA in 5.
LA in 5. Okay. Well, we take that as LA wins that series. We'll take it to Winnipeg Jets versus the Minnesota Wild. Sage, what do you think?
No, what was the first team? I heard Wilds.
Winnipeg Jets.
I'm going Wild. Wild and 6.
Wild and 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Taco.
I'm not going to lie. For a lot of these,
Oh.
I'm just going based off logo and what logo I like better.
Oh, good. Honestly, for me, I'd love to see the Wild go the distance. Um, just for Flurry.
Which is fair.
I mean, Flurry already said that this is his last season.
Not until next season. Man, it'll be his last season.
um, Taco, what do you think?
Hey, I was going to say, hey, Burrito, fucking speak.
Jets in 5.
Jets in 5. Okay. Did you hear what I ended up saying? How I would actually like to see the Wild go the distance and for Flurry's last season.
Oh yeah, me too. Until the Wild play Connor Hellebuck.
I mean, never know. I think like the Wild would probably go Game 7.
I don't see how the Wild score in Hellebuck. They're a fun team. I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
I mean, he is a top goaltender, so well, me and Sage said Wild. You said Winnipeg. Wild will take that series and move on to the next. We got Vegas versus the Blues. Who do you got winning that one, Taco? Hello.
You kind of cut out on my end.
Ads go crazy. Did it play an ad on Twitch?
Yeah, it's been playing ads the entire time.
Why?
Yeah, it's giving her ads. She's getting like 5 ads.
How often are they playing?
Like every 10 minutes or so.
What the fuck? I don't know how to change that.
That I don't know.
Alright, so we'll see y'all on Kick next week.
On what?
We'll see y'all on Kick next week.
Hey, Pasta just scored a hat trick.
Hey.
It's his 19th of his career.
Okay. I think I turned the ads off. So, Blonde Girl, let me know if they pop back on. So we were at Vegas and the Blues, Taco.
Knights in 3.
Knights in 3.
Yep.
Thought it was 4.
It is 4 with Knights in 3.
Okay.
Knights in 2.25. All right, you know, fuck it. Knights in -1. All right, fuck it. They just get the cup.
Knights win before even playing a game.
See, now you're getting it.
Are you from New York now? Knights in 2.25. It's all about the fucking Yanks. It's all about the Yankees.
Well, Sage, what do you actually think?
Fuck are the teams?
The Knights and the Blues.
Knights in game 4.
Okay. So we got 2 sweeps for the Knights. Well, I'll give it to the Knights. I'll give them another
I
sweep.
was gonna say, if you were gonna ask me fucking why, I was gonna go. Don't ask me.
Because I like
I
their
don't know
logo.
fucking play. They sound cool. What you want?
All right, so that means in the West we got the Knights, the Kings, the Wild, and we got the Stars. So the Knights will face off against the Kings, and the Wild will face off against the Stars. Who do you think's going to win, Sage?
What's up?
Who do you think's going to win between the Knights and Kings? And then who do you think's going to win between the Wild and Stars?
I'd like to see. I could see Stars versus Knights.
Yeah. So you're saying the Stars are going to beat the Wild and the Knights are going to beat the Kings?
Yep.
Okay. Taco?
Agreed.
Okay.
Completely agree.
I'd say the same. I mean, just seeing how we said that the Knights would sweep the Blues and Dallas just being a top contending team would just sweep the Wild. But who do you think would win between those two? That brings back last year. Which, didn't they... Who won out of that series? I actually forgot.
Dallas.
Dallas won that series. Was it the 7? Or was it 6?
Yeah.
It was a 7.
7.
You think they end up doing that again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see many teams beating Dallas in the playoffs this year.
Well, that'll put us the Dallas Stars versus the Florida Panthers. So for the Stanley Cup playoffs, in our opinion, we have the Dallas Stars and the Florida Panthers. Who do you think is going to take it home?
Dallas. Dallas gets it done this year.
Sage?
There's definitely a Dallas Cup.
Okay. I would have to side with you guys on that as well. So there's our little playoff bracket prediction as of right now. If they were to start playoffs today, we have Dallas taking the cup home. So if you guys agree on any of our decisions or disagree on any of our decisions, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. For the ones who are watching this on YouTube or listening live, by all means, love to hear your predictions. But that's pretty much all we have for hockey. I think the only thing else we have left is F1, and that's your guys' area, because I have no idea what's going on in the F1 world. So if you guys want to hop into that, and then we'll close that out for the stream.
All right. Oh. Want to lead it off? Max Verstappen's #1 fanboy.
Speaking of him, Max Verstappen sets a track record at Suzuka for qualifying, and he took the position today.
Are you
So,
surprised about that?
No, I'm not surprised. He dominates that track.
Which one was it against Suzuka?
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about how clean the white Red Bull cars look, though. Oh, they look so good. They look so good.
By the way, Taco, don't worry. Yes, we'll have 25.
Yay! '24's been fun, honestly. I kept going back to it.
So I still have it.
I still play it.
I just been waiting for you to go, hey, let's continue our 2-player, but I think at this point we just need to restart.
Yeah, honestly. And schedules need to align.
Apparently they're adding a bunch of stuff to 25.
That's what I heard.
Hey, maybe they'll add a 3-player career.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we could finally drag Cope on that game. I mean, we could always technically drag him on for F1 World, but
I mean, I've played it before with you guys. I didn't mind playing the game. It's just I don't get too into F1. I just know who Hamilton is and Verstappen and even Leclerc.
I shall spread it like a poison, Taco. I will spread it like a poison.
Yeah, calm down, Kadealak.
Charles Leclerc is a thing.
Ugh.
Like, what is it? Carlos pissed on a tree.
Sure.
Anything else you guys got for F1 World?
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton sucks at Ferrari.
I wonder why.
I mean, I think he made a mistake leaving Mercedes.
Why? What do you do now?
He hasn't done anything.
Oh, he just hasn't.
It's last year all over again. The only good thing he had is when he got disqualified.
Damn. I think
Yeah,
you guys said
it's not looking good.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, to be fair, it could be he just needs to get used to the cars. Or to the
Oh,
car.
I mean, yeah, I know.
But
it's
to be
early,
fair,
but
he's
it's-
probably had time to get used to it, but
he has.
still it could just still just,
Oh, for
I
sure.
personally need. How long was he with Mercedes?
13 years.
So yeah, he was very used to Mercedes and their layout. So it
Well,
might take him a little bit.
I'm not disagreeing.
It's like what was it that you said? Max might be going to Mercedes. Yeah, if that happens, I don't see Max being as good as Max is now. If he is, then Max is literally just a demigod, and he needs to get off the track and like he studied.
He's that good, man. He's that good.
I'm gonna lie, I want to see Max in fucking NASCAR.
He'd make everyone so angry because he's just better than them. They'll all be fucked when they see a right-hand turn. Max be like, the old days.
He'd be like, I remember this from preschool. Back in the
I know
go-kart days.
He's just making right turns in the womb.
You guys ended up talking about this before we hopped into the podcast. Rumors about Verstappen
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
going to
Mercedes. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, if that rumor is true, I don't see Max being as good as Max is now. Just because the cars are different.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's Max.
different. They're same, but different.
It's Max.
Yeah, I mean, that was
That
also
Red Bull
Hamilton.
car, that Red Bull car last year was not very good, and Max still won the driver's championship. So,
That's true, but, I mean, to be fair, it was still Red Bull.
Red
Yeah,
Bull
I
is
know.
still different.
Still, somehow Red Bull, an energy drink, makes better cars than a car manufacturer.
well,
Who is it that makes their engines? Honda?
it was Honda. Next year it's Ford.
Well, who's currently making them?
Honda.
Okay, so it's currently Honda, but next year, so 2026 will be
Ford.
Ford.
And next
So
year
that'll
his
be-
contract's up with Red Bull.
So they're going to be having essentially the GT engines in them. Or are they making
Kinda.
a completely new one?
I think a mix of a Ford GT engine with something else, I think Ford said. But we'll have to see later next year. With Audi and possibly
think that-
Cadillac coming in.
Yeah, the GT is the only actual racing car Ford has besides the Mustang, but
Yeah.
for an actual on track racing, it's the GT. It's literally in the name.
It's
That
true.
was meant
It
to
is
beat
true.
Ferrari, and it'd be.
It is true.
That's honestly now it's perfect.
Exactly. Ford versus Ferrari.
It's literally the modern day Ford versus Ferrari. Oh fuck. Hmm.
Well, we got anything else going on?
Sure. Give a prediction for tomorrow's race winner.
Where are they racing at?
Suzuka in Japan.
So you mean the race is going to be happening in like a few hours?
Yeah. It could be
Um,
going on now for all I know.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll let you know. Oh, where the hell is it? There it is.
Mhm.
Would you like to watch the qualifying? No, not yet.
The
We
race
have,
starts at 1 a.m.
Starts in 3 hours.
Yep. Race starts at 1 a.m.
So,
Any predictions?
I'll take a look at the.
Give a prediction. Who's going to win?
Verstappen.
Say it, you go win.
I'm gonna go Lando.
I love Lando. Lando's my second favorite driver. I felt that.
Only because he won Australia.
He did.
Second in China.
He
No,
did.
I mean if he comes in third in Japan, then I mean he's just slowly going down. But
Lando was so good.
I could definitely see Norris for in Japan. It'd be nice to see Kimmy up there.
Yeah,
Top three.
he'll definitely get a race.
Oh, he'll get one eventually.
He'll get one. I'm going Max Verstappen though. He dominates in Japan. He's so consistently good on that track. Have probably Lando in second. And I could see maybe Leclerc cracking third. But that's all for F1 news.
Well, we kind of covered a little bit of everything. You got to see our guys's input on if the Stanley Cup playoffs were to start today. Not much really going on as of right now, but sooner or later things will start to kick off. Stanley Cup playoffs will be starting soon, in a few weeks. Then we have the NFL draft coming up. Other than that, we just got baseball games at the wazoo. Speaking of baseball games, funny enough, us three are going to the Pirates and Yankees game tomorrow. Do you guys want to give a quick prediction on how that's going to end up?
Pirates dead. All right, first inning.
Taco?
Me, 3 beers deep before first pitch for preparation.
Earth to Taco.
Yeah, it's gonna be another Yankees ass kicking.
24-0.
24-0.
I could see them cracking double digits again.
I mean, they won today 10-4.
They won the last. Well, they won the last game 9-4. They won today at 10-4. So tomorrow's gonna be 11-4.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think Yankees are going to take it home again. They are demolishing everything that they have in their path. Lucky enough, we are Pirates fans, but we are also Yankee fans. So it's not really gonna hurt if we see the Yankees win. Um, it is going to be fun to go and watch them live. We've been to numerous baseball games, but I've never been to a Yankees and Pirates game, so I'm actually
I have.
excited. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
Years ago.
I've been
Years
to a
ago.
lot of Pirates versus
I
the
got to
Reds,
see.
but I haven't seen.
I got to see.
I don't think I've seen Yankees. I might have seen maybe one.
My best baseball flex is I got to see Derek Jeter, Robinson Cano, Alex Rodriguez, Jorge Posada, all the Yankees
Just say
legends play.
I was gonna say, just say you got to see the dream team.
And
pretty much.
and then I watched the Pirates win in the walk-off home run. Never forget it.
The last baseball
One of
game
the-
I went to
One of the best games I've ever been to.
was actually with my coworkers. They ended up all getting tickets for the whole shop to go out to the baseball game because my boss is from Ohio and the Pirates were playing the Guardians. So we all went out there. We had a blast. We all had our employees and our plus ones there as well. My wife was there. Everybody else's wife was there. It was fun. We lost, unfortunately, but kind of a huge stab in the back because my boss was talking so much shit. So, ironically, Sage just went and sent me a message over our group. April 19th, Cleveland Guardians versus the Pirates. Fuck you, Sage.
Look, I'm looking at what you get, what the first 20,000 fans would take home.
It's a Paul Skeens bobblehead.
Yep.
Oh shit. I wouldn't mind going.
It's a baseball card style bobblehead.
I
go
mean,
perfect because I just pulled
you
like
guys
3
know
of the
I
fucking
have
cards.
my bobblehead collection. I also have my grandfather's bobblehead collection. So
I just like collecting random shit.
I have a
He's gonna be the source for American Pickers one day. I can feel it.
I will be. I probably will be. I do have a random license plate holder. I have a driver's license, but I have a random 1970s license plate holder.
I got a bunch of old NASCAR stuff from my grandfather. It's mostly Rusty Wallace, but
I'm just waiting for it. The year's gonna be 2068. Here comes the old guys, the now damn near on their deathbed American Pickers. Going, how much you want for this license plate holder?
yeah.
With inflation, $3.4 million. Give you $4. Deal.
Yeah.
With inflation's crazy. Even though the one guy from American Pickers did pass away, which is also
Did they?
crazy. Yeah, one of the Frank, the shorter guy. Yeah, he passed.
No shot.
Yeah, it was last year.
No shot.
Yeah.
I used to sit down and watch that show with my dad. That's
Yeah, no
wild.
shit. Yeah, he did.
But you guys excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, there's beer.
I'm born ready. I want to see Aaron Judge play for the first time in person.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's the first time I get to see him play.
Watch him absolutely fuck up. Watch him
I
play
mean,
his
regardless,
absolute
I've still
worst
never
game.
seen him play.
I'm just saying, imagine him playing his worst
I
game
mean,
ever.
if he has a bad game tomorrow, he has a bad game tomorrow. I mean, I've seen who the Pirates are pitching, so I don't think he's gonna have a bad game tomorrow.
Who are they pitching?
Haney, Judge is going fucking 450 dead center.
Damn.
Judge is going 450 dead center.
Parker's gonna truck a kid just to get a ball.
I will turn into that guy who just collects home runs and steals baseballs from little kids. I forget his name.
I have no idea. But we're not gonna be getting home run balls. We'll be getting foul balls. So
Yeah,
We're not even getting those.
it's a possibility. It could bounce somehow. Can always hope.
Be
Fuck
hoping it's called being here.
Yeah, we can.
Judge
getting
hits
excited
3
for
foul
that man
balls
in
in a row. We all get a ball.
Knocks our asses out because he hits the ball at 140 miles an hour.
Oh, come on. It's going to be a pop fly.
Fuck you
But
mean
I'm still
pop fly? This
probably
Vegas
dying to
hits
that.
bullets.
It'll break the netting. Gunning
It's
right
coming
for
right
our
for my forehead.
foreheads. But yeah, that pretty much sums up everything. For those who are watching this on YouTube, you can check out our links. We have a Discord, TikTok, and or not Insta. Damn, we did have an Insta. That got fucked up. We have a Twitter or /X. You can check us out on there. We will be posting stuff from tomorrow's game. We'll have a few photos, maybe a video out there on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something like that. Photos will be on Twitter. You can always go and check those out. We do have 2 previous podcasts. You can always check those out on YouTube, or you can scroll down on Twitch and see them in our prior streams. Other than that, I think that kind of sums everything up. We got all of our links in the bio. Come check us out. Come join us in Discord. We love to talk to you there. You guys got anything else?
No.
Good night, everybody!
Well, there you guys have it. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night. We enjoyed sitting here talking with y'all. And see you next Tuesday.